Welcome to FingerNailFixer video. Today let's take a look at swatching the new formulation of the Light Elegance P Plush gel polishes. Putting them over some tips. These tips have a natural-ish base color to them. And you can see as I apply, the brush is almost thick and fluffy, if that makes sense. It really feels like the brush is thick and fluffy. It just holds a great amount of the gel polish. So you want to be sure that you're really wiping off the brush really well before you apply it to the nail, because it's extremely easy to apply too much. So really clean that brush off, because it does have a nice thick and fluffy feel to it, and you can accidentally apply too much gel polish if you don't wipe that brush off in the bottle really well. I noticed that the application for the P Plus feels really nice, even just for swatching. It just goes on really smooth. The brush has a really great glide, and the formula has really nice pigment, as you can see from just the first layer of color. The only one that didn't look almost finished in one layer of color was the black. And that could just be that I need to stir it up a little bit. I'm going to inquire into that. All of the other colors really almost looked complete with one layer of color, and that second layer of color really brought the full richness out in them. So they look really great with those two layers of color, which was nice. Another thing you're going to want to be really conscious of, because that brush is so nice and fluffy, it holds a lot of gel polish. You want to make sure that you're really pressing down on the nail and pulling off any excess in order to get a nice thin application. So be really sure with that. You're pulling off any of that excess, because I noticed on the first set of swatches that I did, I was having a little bit of excess at the bottom of the tips, and that was because I was so wrapped up in how thick and fluffy the brush was. I wasn't paying attention to how much excess gel polish it was leaving on the tips. So make sure while you're enjoying that thick fluffy brush, you pull off any excess. I hope this gives you a sneak peek into the new P Plus gel polishes. Check out the blog for my review. Thanks for joining.